My name is Nora Sullivan. I've been a registered nurse for over 30 years. Almost 6 years ago, I began a new phase in my career when I became a nurse educator at Methodist College here in Peoria. I have found this new role to be very challenging and rewarding. As an instructor, I found that my life experiences were helpful as Methodist College put in place a health policy course in support of Essential 5 of the American Association of Colleges of Nursing Baccalaureate Essentials in Education. Throughout my life, I participated in issues related to social justice, and I've seen that while changes sometimes come from the inside, at times change needs to come from the outside. And this outside change generally relates to the need for policy changes, often requiring political action. When my husband and I moved to Peoria, I decided to go back to school for a second degree, a BSN from Bradley University. After working for a short time at Methodist Medical Center, I began a career with the American Red Cross that lasted nearly 24 years. And all this time, my husband became politically active in the community, serving on the county board, the city council, and eventually in the state senate. He has been my resource for years on political action and process. Understanding the political process helped me as we developed our college's health policy and professional leadership course. I find that many students come to class with an overwhelming aversion to politics. I think this is mostly because they don't understand politics and why it is important to them. My goal is to help them to understand that as professional nurses, it is our obligation to engage, because if we aren't involved, we will have no voice in what happens to our profession. I strongly encourage my students to join ANA Illinois. ANA Illinois is a resource for them and can help in many ways by keeping them up to date on what is going on in their profession or field of specialty. It will also help link them to activities affecting nursing at the national level and in the state legislature, the body that controls their practice through the Nurse Practice Act, and that is always a test question. In class, I ask students a question: do we let others define our nursing practice? Our input is important. As the wife of a state senator, I see firsthand how feedback from constituents can help a legislator understand issues and vote as an informed elected official. As nurses, we must be aware of issues affecting our profession. It is important to understand that policy decisions can be impacted by the number of people reaching out to call their elected official to share their perspective. If no one calls or emails to comment about an issue, it is easy for that legislator to feel that no one cares, supports, or opposes an issue, and they may end up voting in a way that could hurt our patients and our profession, all because we didn't tell them otherwise. Another way we have found to engage our students in the political process here at Methodist College is through participation in ANA Illinois' Student Nurse Political Action Day. And now we take political advocacy one step further. For the past 2 years, Methodist College has had a health policy and professional leadership travel course. 2 large groups of students have traveled to Washington, D.C. to meet with our elected representatives, nursing organization leaders, and lobbyists. The students have been inspired, and they heard stories directly from those who are at the front line of policymaking about the impact of advocacy and political activity on the issues of importance to our nursing profession. A final hope for all my students is that they will join ANA Illinois to keep abreast of the profession and to monitor policy issues so they can speak out and collectively support their state professional nursing association and its government relations efforts, because doing so is important to their practice now and in the future. As nurses, we must view political activity as an essential part of our professional responsibility.